You guys see the title of the YouTube video? Win Steambot Paladin. It's beautiful. Hey, what is up, YouTube? We have a really special one for you guys today because this is a 12-1 Paladin deck featuring the not-so-legendary Unpowered Steambot. This card actually, unironically, I'm not even trolling, carried a lot of the games in this run. Of course, with the help of some activators like Alliance Bannerman, Stormwind Guard, and Conviction. I'm really excited to show you this one. Don't forget, as always, to like the video if you like it, dislike if you dislike it, subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for 3,000 subscribers, which we'll be hitting right around when this uploads probably, and leave a comment if you enjoy it, but without further ado, let's get right into the draft. Prester's win rate is much lower than you, Sarah. Like much lower, it's not even close. It's like 3 or 4% lower. Brewmaster and Paladin usually is pretty bad, I think. We'll take this. I've liked Skulker. Woman Guard seems good. These are all trash. Look at the win rate on Dragon Egg, though. Balax doesn't feel great to me. Dwarf. There's some Balamaster things you could do in this class. It's a Blood Claw. I think I'm down for it. Abusive Sergeant with Balamaster can really do some shit. We already have a bunch of 5s though. Having some stealth is good with Battlemaster, and good with Guard. But we already have the Assassin, so I think I like the Sergeant. Just have another Egg Activator and all these things. I like the Ectoplasm. Is there any reason why this has such a high win rate in this class? That's very high if it's the same as Ectoplasm. I don't know. Can try to cheese games with that. I feel like just having a sidekick will be good. We are that kind of deck right now. When's the arena rotation? We have no idea. Yes. Sure. This is 15 damage. But like honestly, this is a real thing. The Pandarin is good too, and we don't have 2s. Kind of like 15 damage though. It's just that like it doesn't really. The problem with Libero Judgment is if they just play like a Morg, it doesn't really do the job. Are we this kind of Paladin? I don't think so. I think we just take another 2. Take an Aldor. I will take the broken card. Fanatic, the pick after a Bannerman, okay. Can't be too bad to have a city tax. Another one. Excuse me. Okay, hear me out. Is this unironically a Steambot? You play the Steambot. First of all, we have a lot of hand buffs. Second of all, we have a lot of board buffs. Third of all, it's 9 damage that can't go into the minions that actually do something. Huh. It's a slam Steambot. It probably is Steambot. God damn it. The sad thing is I've taken multiple Steambots. It's like the 3rd time I think I picked this card, but this is probably the best one I've picked. I like the Necro with both of these, I guess. It'd be better to take a 2, but we have a lot of Necro synergy. Oh, that's broken card. You would slam Griffin, except we really can't corrupt it, so it might still be Griffin. It might still be Griffin. A 5-mana, 5/5 Divine Shield might still be better than Consecration. I think this is better, because especially with like Bannerman and stuff. We still need 2s. Netcroc's a good finisher. I don't really want a Pearl Tusk, but I mean, I'll take it, I guess.
I guess this. I don't want to give my opponent taunt. We still need 2s, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we still need 2s. This is a 69 on Hearth Arena. Nice.
Light, guide my hand.
Not sure if you're supposed to give this up. We have a few ones, but not enough ones to really look for them, I don't feel. We only have 2 ones that you actually want to play on. God damn it. I forgot I had this in my deck, chat. Water! I was so happy forgetting that I had that card. Now we are getting obliterated. Our opponent has 1 card. You think we just slam this on curve? I don't know. I don't think so.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
Do I take this hit? Thing is, I'm also an aggro deck, so I also want to go face anyway. So I should probably just... If you take this hit also, he could like trade, kind of punish you that way. Really? Okay. Blessing here. Kill that. Other plays. Play this in hero power. Does not do very much. I mean, we do want to get this out. I just think we won't have a board if we do this. Steamboat so he can't frenzy. Yeah. And we need to make a 0-9 taunt Divine Shield later. Got him. You might not have board this way either. Well, now we will. It's like, I mean, you're gonna have less board. You have an even smaller chance. The other way. Oh my god. So this is Steambot turn. Why does everyone have everything? Have we played against like one bad deck today? Like, what the hell? This is like... Oh. Depending on what he does, we might try to wait a turn and get just more value. Okay, I have another... I do have a really good swing here though. Okay, we have to be as aggressive as possible. I've changed my mind. Like, what the hell? Can we just admire this deck right here? Rule Taskmaster, Depot Engineer, Dragon Roar, Ectoplasm, Freebooter, War Cache, Whirling Combatants, Anchorman. The rest of his deck better not be this good, because if you just judge by these cards, this is actually the best warrior I've ever seen. Okay, it just went down a little bit, but... We have to hope that the bad card's in his hand, yeah. We can actually corrupt this, but... I think we just have to play it now. You can get 2 more buffs on this, but that's not better than just playing this now. Unfortunately, that already has Divine Shield, but... I mean, our win condition is just this, right? He might not, even if he has like a brawl, he might not use it. Like because he might not realize that he has to brawl or he's dead, right? That would have to be the hope. Ooh, that's a good card.
Strike. Then strike harder.
Dude, Steambot is OP. Look at how OP Steambot is. Can you imagine that Blizzard actually printed such a broken card? Like 9 stats for 4 mana? Like they would never print a card like that. It's insane. All it took was us literally doing what's something that's broken and constructed. That's all it took. Not that much, right? Just literally a constructed combo. Battlemaster. It was actually better than the constructed combo because you have to do Hand of Adal and constructed. We had Abusive Sergeant, which does the same thing for 1 less mana. That was actually better than constructed. Got him. Okay, playing that. Oh, we have our win condition. Playing the Importer into this feels kind of bad in this case, because especially he has this extra damage, he can just kill it and enrage this. That feels pretty bad. So let's try to win this way. We can pop this and city tax, and then be really sad when he kills our Divine Shield with that. Huh. The way he did that, I think he's gonna silence it, and we're gonna be really sad. Do I ever... I could Aldor this instead, but I might actually need to Aldor this. I guess, I mean, if he silences this, he's not silencing our egg also, so...
I have things you never knew you wanted.
It's actually a little tough because I want to buff everything. I'm wondering if we actually... Ooh, now that's another option, but no, we should activate this. I wonder if we save this for the next activator. I wonder if it was best to buff both of these. I don't know. So I position such that I can't do that.
King's honor, friend.
Okay, we'll do it this way. We have the same problem as last game where it's like, yeah, I mean, you want to equip the buckler, but it's just trolling to do it this turn because it's such a bad board play compared to this. Wow. So now we can buckler. Look at all the value we've gotten. We can actually corrupt that maybe. I guess we start with this.
I have things you
Probably no spell. Well,
knew you wanted.
oh my god. That's even better. What is going on, chat? I skipped a sermon and draft, right? Did I skip it before or after? I already had the Steambot. That's a problem. We already played City Tax. That's a pretty good legendary in this position. It's actually insane. He didn't get that much value, honestly, out of the expendable because he was killing crap. It's nice that he only cleared like 4 mana worth of minions. Killing 4 mana worth of minions and filling your board with 1/1s is pretty good though. Still, just oh god. Help. Odes. Are you fucking... What a fucking troll. Just like, oh yeah, no. What actual cheeser? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god. Okay, well. We could Aldor and kill this, but I guess we play the giant taunt, right? We can do this. It's just whether you play this or you Aldor here. Because if you Aldor, you get to trade, but maybe Aldor's better. It's way more efficient to Aldor here. So I guess I'll do it. Yeah, it's like if you were dead to Inquisitor, you'd have to do this for sure, but also I'd rather, in theory, we can get the 1/1s off board and then play this. So we could actually get the Divine Shield value. He doesn't have to trade for us though, but he might. I think I'll save the health. We'll choose to play around Rabbit instead of Silas because it is much more likely. So again, like as long as your taunt has above at least 8 attack, you don't really have to deal with Inquisitor. Is he just dead? He's just dead. Take notes, chat. This is how you play OTK Paladin in Arena. That's how you OTK. Very good card in this deck. I think we have too many good things to keep a 5 though. Like that. Okay, I think I'll put this out. I'm not gonna like hero power just to get more buffs out of the Bannerman. And the buff on the Temple Berserker is way more valuable. I think his broken card beats our broken card, chat.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Whatever threat he Divine Shields, I guess we can Aldor. He's gonna go really wide with it. That's kind of a problem. Fortunately, we don't give him a great target here. There's a pretty good chance he just doesn't trigger it this turn because he just doesn't have great. He probably won't have a great turn for it. We might just be able to just keep him off board though, because we can kill 3 things, right? And we have this bot. This is insane Stormwind guard. He goes for it. That's a good card.
King's honor, friend. Chrono kai Christo.
Will I regret not killing the dude? These are the questions. Will I regret not just going all face and setting up lethal? These are the other questions. What the hell? Takar, thanks for the follow. Would have been exact lethal. Oh, that's a good card. Part of me wants to shuffle this into his deck because it's not a good draw. Do we have 4K followers? Yes, we did. We blew past it actually. Got him. His deck was 3-0. He had a buckler. 4K follows on Twitch, yes. Also, we are very close to passing 3,000 on YouTube. Right now, I see we are 7 away from 3,000 on YouTube. Imagine if we hit both of those on the same day. That would be pog. ADC, thanks for the follow. What if I toss both of these? It's like they're good cards, but we need something better probably. Like that. They never have Holy Smite. I'm super ripped in 3 years. Probably, yeah. In 3 years, I'll have figured out all of my problems. I'll be super ripped. I'll be either engaged or married, and everything will be perfect, right? Surely? I'll have gained like 20 pounds of muscle while losing 10 pounds of fat. I'll have figured everything out. Surely. He actually couldn't have cleared with that if I didn't trade, huh? Tragic. Oh, shit. I don't know if this is worth anything. It's not worth nothing. The problem is that these might just never go off. I feel like it's worth taking one of these, though. And it's like, would I rather have cards or tempo? I feel like 2 draws is better than a 3-4. At least it will be by the time it would actually go off. Pursuit isn't like a card you would draft, but it's like in the exact situation where, you know, you're in a top deck war. The fact that your hero powers deal twice as much is actually useful. It's good anyway. Just already having dudes is fine. Just get a wildfire buff. The problem is that it has synergy with all those cards. I mean, so does Mage Hero Power with the 4-drop though. Yeah, I don't know. If it was printed in 2021, it would be 1 mana for sure, right? But it's like a really old card, right? Holy shit. Holy shit. What is happening, Chad? Dude, you see how OP this card is? How many times have I said this card is OP and been right because it's actually truly OP? You would never play it over hero power. Once you're running out of cards, you will have. Then the mana cost doesn't matter. It's a very late game focused thing. Which, like, it actually feels like we might actually be in the game where it's actually useful. It's more useful than a secret that never triggers, I'll put it that way. Full steam, yes. Look how OP this card is. Look how OP this card is. Why is his card more OP than ours, chat? I know Steambot is OP, but it's a little difficult next to Elec Mount. I'll go for this. You could have killed this instead, but water. Did he test for Yogg before he played that? No, sir. No, he did not. This might be the turn we trigger this. Well, I guess that's mixed emotions on that. Alright. Probably net worth it though. We might already be at the point where we squeeze hero powers out. I think we are actually. So since the secret actually went off, it was way better than Pursuit. We wouldn't have played Pursuit yet either, that's the funny thing. It would be like 2 turns from now that we would probably play Pursuit. Great. That thing needs to die. That's not too scary. This is a mech. This is big enough that it doesn't die to claw. That's pretty nice. Guess I'll use this. Air kick, thanks for the follow.
Can I get a Murgle?
No. Dude, did he take the giant? Dude took the giant, didn't he? I mean, he would have been able to play it though, right? I don't know what he's holding on to. We have lethal set up. Next card, Balamaster, and we regret not playing Skulker, but then we wouldn't have the corrupt for the Griffin that we tempoed out already. Dude, our deck has been carried by Steambot. And if you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the comment. Why do I keep saying hit the comment button? God damn it. Pretty good hand. Okay. The kolst pog face? Which one's my kolst pog face? The one where I'm like, whoa. That one doesn't do very well though. It's because I need to like redo that one. I actually noticed that when I use that one, the views are actually worse. I think we might actually play this first and then Bannerman. Yeah, I think so. But it's because the lighting isn't good when I did it. Okay, now I regret everything. Like, shit like that matters is a funny thing.
Really, it's not too heavy.
Yes! Rewarded! It's a really good conviction, I might do it. But we could also just play this. It's definitely not the time for Steambot. Let's do this. Mogushun Warden, welcome to the new age. Imagine having a 1-7 when you could have a 1-10.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Could have just hero powered instead of that. Could conviction, but you only really are using one half of it. We have Steambot conviction, which is actually insane too. I think we just go for the big boy. We're also 100% gonna beta silence out of him. So, I mean, he's gonna silence one of these. Only one death rattle. It's probably a Moshog. I mean, a Moarg, right? Holy shit, a crowd roaster. That would be nice if we had literally any dragons in this entire deck. I want to play this when I conviction, but conviction doesn't really work right now. Let's see what we get here.
Never knew you once.
Kings is pretty good right now. Let's go for that. King's on here, I think. I guess to do this, but I could have also saved kings for this, but I mean, it's mildly cheesy. Not playing the OP card this turn. We will play it in time. The problem is that we couldn't really trade off any minions. If I could have traded off a minion, I would have, but it just didn't make sense that turn to do it. He's gonna value trade us. It is time to play the OP card. Maybe. Probably. I think it is time, chat. Time to pull out our win condition. And put 9 damage into a 2-2 because, you know, he actually can just clear board with hero power. It's kind of a problem. Okay, that's fine. Could have just hero powered. He didn't actually have to use that. Fortunately, we abuse broken cards like Steambot. I'm gonna go for the croc. You could go wide this turn, but this isn't getting worse, and this is a good enough hit for this, I think. Okay. Now we just need to somehow get a dragon. we have a dragon. Yeah, that was the problem with going wide, was that he could, yeah, he could just trade you off the board kind of, and you would be in just a worse spot probably. He has no death rattles in his deck. He went face before he saw where the ogre went. He could have gotten trolled by the ogre could have gone into here. Okay, well that did not really need a discount, actually.
Prophet, guide me.
You just do this, right? Unfortunately, you're one off. Killing the ogre. We kind of do need to kill the ogre too. It probably is worth actually bumping here. These all things considered, this actually wasn't that bad of a roll. Seven mana, 7/4, 4 mana, 0/9. Just the efficiency of our cards is way too much for him.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I did mute myself. Do we actually just hit him in the face with this? I guess so, yeah. Gateway's trying to ban speedrun any percent. It's pretty pog. Water! Holy shit. Like, what is this turn? No! This is probably not the turn to Griffin. We could, I think what we do here, I think we hero power, I think we buff this, and I think we play a fucking 7/8 or whatever this is, 8/9, yeah, that seems fair. I think we bop this once, because it's gonna die to the whirlwind, and then we just hit him in the face. Okay, well that means he can't kill that unless he is gonna execute also. Now we top deck Battlemaster, because we're good at the game. That's good too. Possibly had an execute, but he just preferred the third warpath there. That should be okay.
This is not what we stood for.
Operative term being should. Do not have. Oh no, we do have lethal. Elephant lethal. Unless that thing can draw a Karibo. Leo Lorien, thanks for the follow. We had a really tough game there because we didn't draw our broken Steambot card, but it shows that even without the Steambot, this deck can actually manage to win. I was worried that if we didn't draw our Steambot, we wouldn't be able to win. So it's good to know that we can still win. Okay, unironically, this is the matchup where we actually probably want Steambot. Geez, I need my Steambot. Which of these is better to play on turn 2? This one, maybe? I'm not sure. Maybe this one. I'll just keep the stats, I guess.
Light help us.
This is a bad sign. He doesn't know the emotes of URL, so he thought we were being nice when we weren't trying to be nice. I could keep the Berserker and abuse of it next turn. It's just, it's really weak to, if he has Final Gasp, you kind of lose the game instantly. Is the problem. Thank you.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Yeah, we've gotten to Warlock territory. Did have the Final Gasp, so we would have lost. Dude, that was one of his turn 2 draws. I didn't see which one it was. He's a zoo deck that drew poorly. I guess that's a good sign for us. I think we actually saved the Sergeant. If you use the Sergeant, you save a 1-2. We do have the, you know, the synergy here. We're gonna trigger it. I think it's worth using it to save a 1-2 actually. Possibly you save this and you wait a turn. But honestly, like just hitting these 2 minions is probably good enough.
Your lucky day.
That's really good too. That might just be better. Okay, I think that's better. I should have positioned differently though. Probably won't matter, but you know, I can't connect both Wind Furies here. It probably won't matter. But it might matter. I probably positioned actually the worst way possible, to be honest. Shit, do you actually have... Does he have a 2-sided whirlwind? Oh. What? God damn it.
Strike. Gotcha.
We get him into pick rock range by just doing those. Actually, there's a ping.
Really, it's not too heavy.
If you trade, you could hit Blood Claw. I don't know. We haven't exactly won yet. Against Warlock, you never call it until until their life hits 0. Especially once they can play Twisting Nether, like their class can literally come back from any position basically. You can no longer life tap. We have lethal with Blood Claw anytime we draw it. We have lethal with Pit Croc anytime we draw it. We may have lethal with Pandaren Importer. 1 out of 24 for that clear. Wasn't it just a... I thought it was just a 1 in 4. Oh wait, did it? No, it was just a 1 in 4, right? Guard is a good draw. Okay, that's a problem. Of course.
No, I've got this.
The battle! The battle!
The dark path is my destiny.
Elephant is lethal. Currently. That is lethal. Jesus. It was actually like half of our deck was really good there. Like even City Tax, we might have... It would have been a tough choice with City Tax, whether if you play it or not, actually. Guard wasn't really good anymore. Pearl Tusk was good. Pit Croc. Actually, yeah, there were only 3 good draws. Pandaren was possibly good. Yeah, Conviction is a very good card.
Light, guide my hand.
I feel like this is worth keeping. Maybe it's not, I don't know. We can go 2, 3, 4. Why, hello there. Okay, new plan. Like winning this, I think no matter what, no.
Pirate stuff. Really, it's not too heavy.
Bannerman's really good going second too. Like Bannerman might be one of those cards. I would be interested to see what its going second is. Because if you have it in opening hand, like if you play it on turn 2, it's actually really nuts. That was kind of unfair. Yeah, it shows the same. According to just replay, it looks like it's about the same as any other card. As far as... Thing is, like, if you look at any card, like, its coin win rate is still going to be low, and that's just because, like, you tend to lose when you go second. It's just kind of how it is. You know?
This place is scary.
He's had like perfect tempo, and he also has Dragon Roar. Like, somehow he managed, maybe it's because he went first, but it's like he managed to discover. He's drawn 3 cards. Well, he's effectively drawn 4 cards, and he's still like pressuring us really hard and all that shit.
King's on a friend.
He does have to trade this turn. Jeez. This guy's doing the he's doing the Warlock Wind Tunnel thing. Now he's just cheesing us. Great. Can we do this without dying is the question.
X marks the spot.
Good thing we have Aldor, I guess. Just, yeah, you get to 7-0 and you face like the warrior deck that's like practically constructed. That was a misclick. Probably doesn't matter, I guess. I'm playing around the 2-mana Murloc buff thing. My hand literally just slipped there.
King's honor, friend.
It actually matters.
King's honor. Chroma Crystal.
It's gonna really suck if we lose because he has a 2-1 here. Pretty bad because he just gets to pop this Divine Shield.
Twice as good.
Drafted. Okay. I have a funny feeling we're not playing Blood Claw this game.
Protect the city.
You could leave it up and try to Pearl Tusk it. Doing that could also mean you could also just straight up die to it. Probably this should be on the... I probably should have played this on the far right, I guess. Wow. The thing that sucks is that it's definitely looking like if we do lose this game, it's going to be because of that hand slip. Ugh.
Someone carved it.
Hey, I got you, friend. The dark path is my destiny.
Because I think if we had the extra minion there, he'd be dead already. Yeah. Lost the game to a hand slip. That's brutal. I've only hand slipped like 4 times in my entire life, I think. And like, I played like 30,000 Hearthstone games. That's like the 4th time I've ever lost. I think that might be the first time I've actually lost a game because of it. Oh, this is a hand. Okay. But I responded to my slipping. I think my hand just slipped. I'm watching it now. I mean, my hand just slipped.
Guide me.
Really? It's not too heavy.
Because what happened was literally, it was just the fact that I was moving this, I was moving my mouth like this, and because my hand literally just came off, I slipped my hand slipped and it just made my hand come off, was what happened. Bro, you're making that trade if you, whether you like it or not.
You got the wrong guy, pal.
Here for a good time.
Card seems pretty good.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
I've got exotic wares and funnel cakes. Done.
Time to abuse broken card. Look at that shit. And it's only beginning. It doesn't end yet. Imagine if War Golem was a card and he played a War Golem. Actually, Druid does have a War Golem. They have the Overkill 7/7. That'll do, I guess.
The dark path is my destiny.
I will accept this tribute. It's a really good draw, too. Our opponent is in shock. True terror at what he's witnessing. He's gonna really like the Deathwing. Ooh. He does have a 7/7. He doesn't know, chat. He doesn't know. What the? He just took 7? All's on this man. Yeah, to be honest, we probably just ignore this, right? I don't think I hate that thing existing at this moment.
I can't win them all.
He's just like, ah, god damn it. He never got damage lackey. Surely. Point is, you probably want to play as peasant on 1. Playing peasant after the on the buckler turn would be good though, but we should probably play it against a non-ping class, a hypothetical non-ping class. Holy shit, he actually didn't have a ping. He gets 2 draws. It did what it needed to, I guess. Next turn we have Sidekick Merchant. Wait, we already have Divine Shield though. I'm like, wait a second. This thing already has a Divine Shield. So maybe we just slam this and we just slam this and wait, right? We also don't have a weapon target. If he popped like a 2 health 3 drop, then maybe you use it more. So I am a little afraid that he might randomly find a Hysteria or just have a Hysteria, and then if we go for the big merchant, he might Hysteria it and it might kill everything. But he also might not have a Hysteria. He had a difficult choice there, and I feel like if he had Hysteria as an option, it would have just flew out, right? Surely. Nekov, thanks for the follow. I mean, this is a pretty crazy turn. Oh my god, we even have the Steambot. I guess we'll save that card. We don't need to abuse such a broken card yet.
Reveals the way for the master.
Do that one. So Hysteria would be... With Hysteria, we probably keep a minion, I hope. We probably keep 1 or 2 minions. I don't know why you would hit first. We do keep a minion. And it was the discovered spell. I'm surprised, like, what was his other option? Like, what was even considerable against Hysteria there? Is he just waiting just to make it seem less obvious? Because it seemed like the most obvious Hysteria. It's like the only thing is, like, maybe he thinks, like, maybe he was thinking, like, Nether might be better. But he would probably... It would be pretty obvious there that you don't live to Nether. I would think. I mean, we probably want to buff the Steambot, right? So I guess what we do, we... take this Aldor. Guess wherever the conviction goes, it goes. Steam, by the way. He does basically have to full clear everything. Not a full clear. Is this a Plague of Flames, though? This looks like a Plague of Flames, honestly. Yeah. I mean, at least he had to spend, like, everything. That's a good draw. many times are we gonna Aldor an elephant in this run? I feel like we were in this exact situation before. Oh no, we lose. What do you take here, Tyrion? Yeah. So it could have given him like lay on hands. Mikey Raffle Waffle, thanks for the follow. Well, at least we're not. At least we didn't lose a 12-0 to a mouse slip. Because I don't think we can win anymore. We need him to have one less answer, basically. I don't know if I could have played around the Hysteria somehow. But I mean, like... Can you really slow play and beat this deck? I don't think so, right? It's crazy. He was even able to keep himself above 5. So, like, we couldn't even win with Pickrock. It's on this board. Like, you could Pearl Tusk instead and give that Divine Shield, but then it's like you still get cleared by Hysteria all the same. It's like... And then you just have a worse hand. I don't know. I'm gonna toss this because it's a little later of a play. I guess I'll keep this. I'm not sure if I would actually say this is a good matchup for this deck. We probably beat any control warlock. I mean, sorry, any control hunter, but an aggressive tempo hunter going first is probably favored against us. Assuming they draw half decently. Okay, Aldoring that doesn't... It would make sense normally, but because we have a Divine Shield, he can just pop it into the Divine Shield anyway. I guess we don't. I guess I'll just take a 3-4 here. Well then.
I have things you never knew you wanted.
These are all pretty good right now, actually. I think Sound the Bells is too slow. Honestly, I feel like we can just take healing. If it wasn't for the fact that we were at 25, if we had one less health, then I would have missed a heal.
Neither snow nor rain nor witch.
You've been binge watching? Nice, welcome, welcome. Stormwind Guard's probably good. You can also Abusive Sergeant to kill the 2-3 and Aldor, but seems fine. He does seem like more of a value-oriented deck. The thing is that because he went first, he's been pressuring us in spite of, I think, being the value deck here, so... It seems really bad to use this here. Like, I'm not saying he made a mistake, but, like, he's getting 2 beasts out of this, so he could have saved that. But, you know.
Prophet guide me. Protect the city. Those are priceless. King's honor, friend.
But, you know, he can't. He must have just not had another tempo play. Yeah, he's hoping it stays alive, but that's really optimistic. It could have worked. This is the second time we're gonna leave up a Barongeddon. I think it is. That seems nice.
Hey, I got you, friend. Protect the city.
Kind of rude. Do we pre-bump? I'm not sure I want that thing to die, ever. I actually don't think I do. Why does he want to kill her egg? It's like the only play, right? It's either that or you kill the Baron Geddon, but again, like... Oh god. We should kill it. It's literally our win condition.
Inside voices, please.
Ooh, bet there's
Are we
something
never
there.
playing for board again? Yes. That is correct.
I've got exotic wares and funnel cakes.
Are you serious? Okay, he gave it up.
Last warning.
Feels like this has to be the consecration, right? Could wait. Is it ever rat? Could be rat. Why is he being saved by a life trigger, chat? Oh god.
The battle.
It is snakes. Any sense in trading here? Probably not, right? I mean, it's like, if you double trade, you survive aimed shot. You also survive pit croc. Water! If you double trade, you survive pit croc to the face. If you don't double trade, you don't survive pit croc. I see the line, chat.
Reporting for duty.
It's just it's a blind spot because he hasn't been hitting us, so he just wasn't thinking about lethal. You know, he's been just so much just trying not to die this entire game, right? Watch him also have an aim shot. Are you kidding me?
What are you hiding?
He doesn't have it.
I only need one shot. Masterful.
Do we add him and tell him he missed lethal? Just be like, you know you missed lethal, right? We have re-entered Warlock territory. Water! It's unfortunate. I feel like I've seen this movie before. Time would we Aldor it? This doesn't seem very... I mean, it trades evenly in theory, but... Seems like a pretty good time to Aldor it. So we pre-bump that. We didn't draw our win condition. We have to settle for Battleman because we Bannerman because we didn't draw our true win condition. Unfortunately. We might be able to make it work though. We just go face, right? Any lethal draws here? I was gonna say conviction might be lethal, but we can't get conviction off of importer anyway. Do I play this now? I guess. Yeah, we could get kings, but kings just isn't enough. If we had one more mana, it would be... So this board does not die at Hysteria, fortunately. That's pretty good. Jeez. He's actually leaving us with 1 damage. Kings is definitely enough now. The funny thing about this card is that attacks can go negative, so there would be some reason, like he's probably right to do this, but you could argue for doing it again so that you would actually beat a buff. Because like if he did it again and then we buffed this, it would only have, with kings, it would only have 3 attacks, so we actually wouldn't have lethal. Wow. Got him. Oh, we're actually 1 off. Great. 12. We should be okay against, like... So what if he, The most damage he could do would be Battlemaster Abusive. But that's, like, that's nowhere near enough, right? No, it's not right. It was exact lethal? Yeah, it might have been. Yeah, because that's 20. Yeah, it was exact lethal. I guess I should have killed something.
Look what I found.
I should have just put 1 damage into something so that I wouldn't die to exactly that, because I think that would be the only way we would lose, actually. You don't want to, like, overtrade, though, just because he's at 5. Like, we do kind of want to deal as much damage as possible, but I should have diverted 1 damage. Zephyrs into Bloodlust. Was that also lethal? That too. This is pretty good, but the thing is that... I know we could toss both of these. We're keeping things that aren't Bannermen. And getting all the extra Divine Shields is really good, though. Let's go for this, I guess. Not exactly the card I want after the Buckler. That's the card I want on turn 1. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is the first time we've actually gotten all of this. 13th game of the run, we finally actually get our high roll draw. That seems fun. Do we initiate our seed cloud? I think this is too slow right now. We'd be fine. Like, it's not like we would lose with this. But I think we're okay waiting for it.
No, that's not right.
To kill us, he'd probably have to trade off his board and... Oh, okay, we'll lose that. That's a problem. I can play Necro or I can play double 2. Seems pretty good right now. We initiate, we take 5. Well, first of all, we've seen what happened, but if you don't initiate, you take more. The initiate was the play to not take damage, and he just ended up kind of wrecking us anyway. Okay, I could just play this and give this stuff up, so he can't draw off of it. I can also play a giant merchant this turn. In which case I would also probably trade off. I'm not sure. Seems fine. I mean, this is a really good unit. It's either a 3/3 and this is like an ogre, or just this. Wow. Okay. Well, fuck us, I guess. Thought I was playing the harder thing to clear. I guess I was wrong. Guess I'll trade one of these. Do I take this Aldor? Probably not. I feel like it's probably a merchant turn. We kind of get fucked by Whirlwind. He's had the counter to my other... If we took the other line, he had the counter to that too. Oh. Yeah, that was really good for us. Do I want... I guess I don't really want to tempo this Aldor.
Reporting for duty.
Did I have a play earlier? Because I could have popped the weapon early. We probably didn't have enough board for it though, right? I wasn't really thinking about that the whole time. Are you saying you could have Aldored the 0/5 to buff the... Yeah, maybe. Actually. Well, I was gonna say that's really good for us, and then we got nothing. Feels really hard to actually use that weapon right now. Use it that way. I mean, we're buffing these, right? Either he has no Warpath. I was gonna say either he has Warpath or he doesn't. He's had like everything else in his class, so there's gotta be something he doesn't have, right? You would think. Gotta be kidding me. They croc one time. Okay, I'll take that too.
Strike. Then strike harder.
Who will be the last to feel this deck's blissful sting? Those are good cards, but I don't think we keep... I think we want to find our actual curve. Well... this could be okay. Okay, I can live with that.
Reporting for duty.
Sworn it went back together.
This guy's deck must be insane! Why would you do it that way? Dude, this is gonna be the best hunter deck we've ever seen. Yes, we got a carry! Got him, boys.
I've got exotic wares and funnel cakes.
He must have been thinking he would protect it and get the minion that way. Huh. Well, I guess we're playing this.
A clever concoction.
What the fuck is going on? Turn 4 toxicologist after wasting your weapon. What is happening? Oh my god. Oh. Is there something wrong with the matchmaker? Like, if you get to 11, does sometimes... I wonder if sometimes, like, does it just go to the opposite end? You just get, like, a 0-1 person or something? I'm so confused. It looks like such nonsense, but is it worth actually playing the Battlemaster just to double corrupt here? Because it's a really bad play, but... we can probably do everything else and then Battlemaster next turn, right? I think we do everything else first. Because, like, this buff is really good.
I got you, friend.
I would do it if it actually, like, enabled trades, but, like, it doesn't do anything. Like, you lose both of your taunts
Protect the city.
still, so... this way you hypothetically keep this alive. Yeah, the thing is like, if the queue goes really long, it makes sense to get a nonsense match, right? But like, that was only a 40-second queue. If it's like 5 minutes, if it went like 4 or 5 minutes or something, it would make sense to give you a random guy. But presumably this guy has to be like at least like 9 wins, right? Oh shit, he has a tonk. Yeah, so now the Battlemaster does stuff. I probably should have put this in the middle somewhere, but you know, oh well. Maybe I just take all these bumps and then see what happens afterwards. Reassess. Yeah, it's probably fine. I guess I'll do this. I mean, I really trolled the positioning, didn't I? I kind of wanted these in the middle for bullet, for like a bullet shot, but man, it's like I'm missing a lot of damage.
Strike. Then protect the city.
So this goes in last. I want to first do this. That.
It's going to be okay.
I guess I could just go face technically. I don't know, bad things might happen. Okay, that seemed okay. Is there anything bad that happens with Tom? Because like the lion doesn't exist anymore. It used to be like you could get lioned. There must be something bad. There must be something like really obscure. Maybe. Maybe there isn't. I don't know. This is also good, but I guess this is good. I mean, we have like the stickiest imaginable board against a hunter. Like, what's he gonna do? Yeah, they changed. It really bothers me with these kind of effects. They changed the animation so it only shows one missile per hit, no matter how many hits it is. I really strongly dislike it. They might have done it for Battlegrounds, I don't know, but like I hate it. I hate it with every part of my body. Oh, that's actually annoying. Chompy. Got him. Yeah, it's a terrible animation. I don't know why they did it, but if you're watching this on YouTube, do not forget to hit the like button and comment if you enjoyed, or hit the dislike button if you dislike. Comment on your favorite part of the run and all this stuff. Wondering, just comment your appreciation of Unpowered Steambot, because he actually legitimately carried half of the games of this run, so this is actually the greatest thing ever. Yeah. We appreciate y'all being here as always. We'll see you guys next time. See the rewards? Ooh. Ooh. Skeletal Dragon. Log. 250 gold, but I'll forgive it because we got Skeletal Dragon. Which is totally useful in constructed capital.